of dark sorcerers.
What do you know of the elementals?
That they are the crystals of creation, each one powerful in and of itself. But if you should summon all four together, in the same place, at the same time, whoa boy! Now they must stop the most powerful object in the world from falling into hands of evil. Wildspace.
Our adventurers found themselves behind bars and in front of Prince Andrew. All things looked dire until Kaed and the Elven Armada paid their fines. Now free, they followed Kaed to Lionheart, a gargantuan vessel that is the beating heart of the Elven fleet. There they met Admiral Leafbower, who told them their truth seekers had a vision that they had to rescue the spirit gem from Ravnica to save Wildspace. It is during this speech that a high magical force was felt throughout all of Wildspace. Tex felt Crescendibum being used at the Sea of Shadows, a deadly Sargasso. Back on Brawl, they picked up Thyros and said their goodbyes to Tario Masandes. Will our adventurers travel to retrieve Crescendibum, head to Ravnica, or find a nice place to settle down on the Rock of Brawl? Only time will tell. And we left you guys off pretty much picking up Thyros and waving goodbye to Tario as he leans back in his jail cell and watches you leave the jail. Where are you?
Glad we're not him, right?
Yeah.
He'll be fine, won't he?
He totally won't come back as a bad person later on. He won't remember the fact that we just fucking ditched him. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Well, there's not much we can really do. We can try and break him out, but I'm saying this in the middle of the police station, so it's probably not going to go well if I
that makes
sentence
sense.
on
That
any
makes
further.
sense.
Let's leave.
Man, let's get out of here.
Okay, Lee, what are you doing?
Yeah, I agree. I think we should get out of here.
Okay, all three of you duck out. You're on the road. You're on this street. It's pretty early in the morning. You guys kind of, the time in the Feywild is kind of weird in traveling through, and you went to a different space, and out of getting out of jail, it's pretty much the sun is rising on your third day. Your ship should be pretty much done, and where you guys want to head? People are getting up in the morning, kind of starting their day.
Well, personally, this is what Kiergan wants to do. He wants to try and follow that ship that we found, or at least follow a lead to it, like maybe go to that weird Ravnica place.
Wait. So, what ship did we find? That we had
The one that had all my family and friends and everyone I've ever known and loved on it.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds. Because
Okay, I didn't know we saw it go that way.
Accidentally made a bit too much noise early on.
I don't know who it could have been.
Yeah.
I think it was Lee. Don't look at text.
Oh,
me.
yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah,
how do you
all
wanna
those
go
new
about it?
lightning powers.
Just chaos.
Rushing to her head.
Yeah.
Making her hand away that
I didn't know she was
crystal
Russian.
that we had.
Or he was Russian. That was terrible.
God, I keep doing that.
It's terrible. Ignore that one. That was...
You're getting into it, warming up. So how do you want to just go about this, Kiergan?
Well, maybe we should probably try and stock up on supplies if we haven't done already. We should get everyone ready, maybe depart. You said it's just coming to morning now, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like 8 in the morning.
6? Oh, 8 in the morning, okay. How about we tell everyone we're leaving at 12? We stock up, we've got 4 hours, make sure everything's done, and we get on our way. If anyone's still, like, not on the ship at 12, fuck them.
Okay.
Spoken like a true hero.
Okay, that's what he says to you guys. What do you say?
Well, are we sure we should go over to that place? Shoot. I'm gonna look around and see, make sure we have, like, actually just, like, the main crew.
Perception.
Perception is this one.
Ooh,
Perfect.
nice. Okay, so you see a couple of things. One, there's a guard, and it looks like Maxara has you a detail. Staying respectively.
On the ship or like outside the ship?
You're just outside the jail. You didn't go nowhere.
Oh, okay, we didn't look anywhere.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to decide what you wanted to do. You guys are talking
okay.
right outside the jail here.
I think we should have this discussion on the ship as far as our next plan here. You know what they say, too many ears in one place with loose lips and ships that sink.
Yeah,
Something along those lines.
Let me keep going on what you see with that 21.
Yep.
Is you also see, looks to be someone looking at a newspaper, and then you make eye contact, and flips the newspaper over his face. Looks like...
Is that Jack Daniels?
No, you can't tell.
Oh, damn it.
It's not Jack.
Damn it.
It's definitely, he's too short to be Jack Daniels.
Guys, don't make any sudden moves and don't look over there. But there's a guy watching us from behind a newspaper. I think it's a newspaper. It might be some smut. I can't really read.
He gets up and he kind of starts walking the opposite direction.
All right, he's moving fast. Do we follow him? What do you guys think?
I think we should go the opposite direction he's going, and after a while, maybe a minute or two, we look back, see if he's there, and also hope that he doesn't somehow hear us from over here with the use of magic or anything like that.
No one has that power. That's ridiculous.
Well,
I'm gonna use my bird to like sort of scope out and just sort of just casually follow him from the air.
Okay, give me...
and so that you can
give
hear
me-
him from a great distance.
You can give me a perception check
Okay.
with your
I
bird.
think that actually has a... I'm not sure if it has a better or equal perception. I think it has the same. 5.
Okay, the bird loses him. Looks like he might have ducked into some back alley, or I don't know. He rounded the corner, and this chimney got in the way, and when he turned around, you couldn't find him.
All right, guys. I think I see him inside of a barrel.
How many birds do we usually see, like, any given day on Brawl?
Not many. That's a great question. It's a great question.
The 2 birds. Jack Daniels is mine.
There's probably birds that come from the Elven Forest, maybe, just to like populate it. I don't know, make an ecosystem. But you're right. There's probably 1 bird right now on the Rock and Brawl, not making a scene at all.
Definitely not.
Actually, there's a lot of adventurers here and pirates, and they have tons of parrots, right?
Okay.
Let's just be honest.
Blended.
Like, everybody's got a familiar.
Yeah, alright, so let's just casually walk our way back to the ship. And I do the most awkward, like, movements and steps to the ship. It looks really unsubtle as we slowly walk back.
Every, like, 5 steps, you, like, stop and do a pose and turn around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, my adoring public!
Okay.
Then I turned back around.
Someone can give me a
Nailed it.
perception check. Tex already did, so somebody else roll.
Yeah.
One of you others.
Perception, let's see, I've got +5, so that's an 11 total.
This person is definitely not following you. You see nothing. And you make it back to your ship. And what you see is people still working on your ship. It's mostly the painters. And they are finishing up details of your ship. It's totally being painted black right now. The ironwork is perfect around it. Urda Shipwright is the best for ship making, especially for Spelljammer ships. So this is top of the line work right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. And ship looks good. You see it, and as you're walking up the ramp, you also see Torgon, and he starts stumbling up beside you and he's like, oh my gosh, my head is killing me. Hey guys, what's going on?
We just broke out of prison after my family, friends, everyone I've ever known and loved just flew off as we were 5 seconds too late because Tex let off a spell that just sort of alerted them to our presence, and if he didn't do that, I might have actually been able to see my family again.
Excuse me, who tripped over the wrench? And I look pointedly at Kurgan, because I'm pretty sure it was him.
And Torgan's like, oh, well, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. You ever been a slave?
Well, his family sure is.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not appropriate, is it?
It's not appropriate. Torgan's like, oh my, I need to sleep. And he kind of stumbles up the ramp and into the ship. Okay, you guys walk up the ship. It's morning time. It's pretty quiet up on the ship. There is Rockard is on duty right now. He is just sitting down, pretending to fly the ship in the helm. And he sees you guys and he quickly gets out of the helm and
that's adorable.
runs up to you guys.
Yo, what up, little dude?
What's up? How's it going? Everything seems fine. The police left not too long ago.
Yeah, we had a really fun time with them, I say through very strained teeth.
Yeah, I don't know how you got out of that, but I'm sure there's a story behind it.
It's so we met this guy named Mario, I don't know, something, Mario Sanchez, that's it. And he was like, oh, I can help Kurgan find his family. And we're like, a little sus, but all right, why not? Can't do nothing to lose. And we came down to the thing, and then Kurgan tripped over a wrench. So I let off a distraction. But unfortunately, that distraction, and mainly the wrench was really what set them off. It caused the ship to start to leave. That had all his family and friends on there. And then I could turn into a monkey now, which was crazy.
That is crazy. That is nuts.
And then Lee disappeared from existence 4 or 5 times. That was wild. I don't know how you did that. Because I mean, I've seen invisibility before. Because fucking Jack Daniels always fucking goes invisible. That piece of shit.
Heard he snuck out of there a couple times, didn't you?
He's kind of an asshole like that. But she he fully vanished. He just popped out of existence. It was fucking wild.
That is crazy. Well, Mr. J, the ship's all yours. I kept the seat warm. I'm gonna go down and see if I can help Trowman make some food. I'm getting hungry.
Yep. Make sure there's no people in there. And I'll point at him with finger guns and a wink.
Her scurries off. What are you guys doing?
All right, we need to have a little meeting of the head honchos, which is I'd say us, and then of course Jay and Thyros, who are they're gonna chill in their rooms probably, right? Yeah, we'll chill in our rooms. Yeah. We're real tired
Jay's
over
gonna
here.
Meditate. He's like, I gotta meditate and think about this. And Thyros got to pray.
That's who I was gonna include in the meeting of the head honchos there. That and. I mean, we can't really get rid of Belinak from being in the meeting place, can we? And I look up at the ceiling.
I'm pretty sure he is the meeting place.
Yeah.
Which is really weird when you say it out loud. Don't make me do it again.
You are meeting on me. I am the meeting place.
Well...
Yeah.
Yeah, on is much better.
I don't know, is it?
Well, would you rather be on someone or in someone?
Depends on the person.
This is getting awkward.
Can you feel me inside of you as I jump up and down?
I am going offline.
Lee, I don't know if this is my place to say or not, but with everything that's happened with you, it might be a good idea to ask what your dude's thinking about this whole situation, is which area he wants you to go. I don't know personally, but I know I have a particular goal. Kurgan has got a different one, but I'll wait till I think we should have each of our eggs gathered in our baskets and set up. And I don't know if he wants you to go somewhere else, and we can all make arguments towards the point. Because I'll wait till we have everyone gathered up, but I'll everyone give a moment to collect themselves, because I got some things I need to do. Just sit in my room and do for an hour. Nothing crazy. No secret stuff going on there, guys.
By yourself in the room?
Yeah, by myself. myself. Just you know the tumbleweed that comes out? I gotta put a new tumbleweed in there. You know, it's very, very important. And then I'm gonna casually like step off to my room just for a little bit as I step through this hour break to, in which case I would like to try to contact either Steve, the god of wild magic.
Okay, so you can do a wisdom.
Actually, first I'd probably try to contact Mel.
Okay.
I'd probably do that first, because that was the one I kind of fucked up.
Yep.
A little bit.
You're gonna have to give a wisdom with disadvantage to try to contact her.
That sounds accurate. All right. 16.
Wow. Okay. So you are concentrating and you're not really getting anything for a little bit. And you remember that time where you looked at your tongue with the knife and you look at it and the snake starts to slither back and forth.
Oh.
And now your eyes, it's almost like hypnotizing you a little bit as you look into the knife handle. And
It's strange.
You are not allowed to contact her.
Well, can I leave a message, or is this like a voicemail situation? Because, I mean, I'm trying to get for guidance on where she wants us to go next. I have a good inkling. It's towards that, what's it called? The shadowy ocean? The shady ocean? I think that's it. That's probably it. 100%.
Must get that questionable before
Yeah, that's...
you even have a chance to talk to her. You have failed her.
Oh, let's not just say failed, as in slightly delayed success.
Do not contact unless you must have the gem, the crescentum, the crystal shard shall be ours.
I have it right here! And I hold the minor illusion of the crystal. See? It's good! Just let me quick little line her some stuff. Get some...
Here for your parlor games. Get the crystal shard. Then you will talk to her.
I mean, you sure can't just talk like just a little bit, just quick, like, can you, like, take a message at all? Or say, text us, hey, how you doing? And then, should I go for this one first, or do we have time to save Kerrigan's family?
you feel it's gone. You are cut off.
Shit! Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's, Ew, she's pissed. She is pissed. She's PO'd. That is... kind of fair, given the circumstances.
Yes.
And then I'll hold off on contacting Steve to let someone else do something real quick.
Okay. Kurgan, what are you doing?
Well... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be talking to everyone on the ship that is kind of important about stocking up on food, stocking up on water, things we need.
Yep, Trowman.
Yeah,
talk to Trowman about that. He is in charge of all the supplies, and you guys are as stocked up as this ship can be. This ship is not very big, and it can only hold around 10 full days of rations before it gets too much and also might spoil.
Okay, alright. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm also going to sort of make a bit of an announcement that we'll be heading off in about 4 hours to set out, just to try and follow this ship, give everyone, not a detailed run-through of what happened, but just a basic understanding of what's going on.
And they understand after they hear that. Civil and Trowman and Morgan and Rockard all give you their full backing that they're going to be behind you 100%. And they are tightening the ropes of the ship. They are looking around at and picking up the ropes from the side of the ship so they can start getting ready to go. Toak is kind of excited. You see a little excitement. He's ready to get off this rock, and he comes up to you. I'm sorry to hear what happened to your family, and if there's anything I can do, let me know. I know what it's like to lose your whole tribe. Even though it was only a little bit of them, I know the loss, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Not your fault.
And he's like, let me know. If you need me in the minor helm, I'm all well rested, and I'm ready to get us off this ship. Or get us off this planet. Rock.
Will do.
Yep. Okay.
As he walks away, I'm just going to whisper to myself, I mean, it's called the Rock of Brawl. I mean, it's nowhere near planet size, not even the size of a moon. And that's where I end it.
Okay.
Hopefully
It's
without
no
him hearing
moon.
anything.
And Lee, what are you doing?
I think, Lee really wants to figure out who he is after all of this in general. Like, we just changed to Lightning Genasi.
Yeah.
Want to figure out how he can explore that more.
Okay.
Do we have any maybe books on the ship that he could look at?
There's not many books on that, but you've only met one Genasi in your life, and that's at Cartania's canteen. And she saw something in you and knew you're a Genasi. So there might be more clues in that direction of talking to another Genasi.
Okay.
And you did feel that there is when you turn into a Genasi and you talk to somebody, it's very faint, like this person is very far away and he's trying to tell you to come home. You don't know where that is, but it must be far away from where you're at right now. And that's pretty much your clues.
Okay. So I think I'll end up trying to convince the guys that we should stop back at the canteen at some point on
Okay.
our adventures.
Okay.
So Lee's probably just gonna think about the best way of asking everybody to go back to the canteen.
Will do. And you see Timmy he gets up and he's actually tending his fields. He's not the same Timmy as before right now because he's still recuperating from his injury. And yeah, so he's not his happy-go-lucky, energetic self, but he's out on the ship or on the main deck, just tending the grass that he's been building. And Sybil is out there right now helping. She likes the grass, and she actually goes up to you, Kirigan, and she leans up to you, and she's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm doing. I don't know. I know that most, if not all of them, were like safe, or rather alive, a few days ago. But yeah, I don't know how I'm doing.
And she reaches out and she holds your hand. What are you doing, Tex?
Yeah, I'm trying to contact Steve after that horrible failed attempt at trying to contact Mel.
All right, give me a wisdom straight roll.
Straight roll. Oh, here it comes. That's what I thought.
Yeah, but you're not.
Yeah. Yep. Magic! Magic, magic,
Yeah,
magic.
Nothing. Nothing. You're not feeling
Shit.
nothing. Nothing is going on with that roll. Natural one.
Always happens. First it turned into like half a bug for a little bit with my chest. Now it's damn you, Steve. Nah, not damn you, Steve. We're actually usually pretty chill. just a little cantankerous and, dare I say, fickle with your sort of motives and means. But either way, shit. Well, god damn it.
Well,
Yeah, we gotta hit the Sea of Shadows here in order to get the fucking crystal back. I feel like that should be a pretty high priority. Because some idiot lost it, I don't know who. That'll do it for me. I'll probably like slowly head out of the room, just sort of see what's going on here. See Kurgan and Timmy, I guess, or no, Kurgan and Civil holding hands. Be like, snap my fingers, be like, darn, but like behind them so they hopefully can't see. And then you're like, hey Timmy, how's the crops growing? I'll clear my throat a little up first. I'll go,
he's like, yeah, these are.
Hey there.
It's coming along pretty good. Looks like Towak is building glow lamps, and the grass is growing just fine. He's happy. He's like, yeah, it should mature in a couple of weeks. These are some pretty good aethys seeds that I got, so we're gonna have a good crop.
Why does it smell like? Have you heard of skunks? Do you ever have to deal with skunk? It smells kind of like that, but not exactly. A little different.
Well, you didn't tell me what type of grass that I could grow. You guys smell Trauman is starting to make some food. Eggs are going, coffee. It's morning time. It's getting sort of like 9:30, 10 o'clock now. Spent a couple hours. What are you doing?
We need to have a crew meeting.
Okay.
All hands within the deck.
Okay.
Well, shoot, maybe. Yeah, fuck it. All hands on deck.
Okay, everybody starts getting up. You gotta really shake Torgon. He is hung over, and he comes up to the ship, comes up on board, and he kind of plops down in a chair. And everybody's there.
You can keep sleeping if you want. I mean, sort of concerned, but whatever. I'd like to have your input if you can, but you can feel free to pass out if you don't care. So, I believe we need to determine where we are headed to next. And I sort of we have a map, right? I just assume we have a paper map of the thing.
Yep.
So it makes more sense in my head to unfurl a giant paper map onto the main table. So this is all the places that we've been so far. And we have 4 destinations we could head to right now. You following me over there?
Okay. They're nodding towards you.
Shoot. What's his name? Not Torgon, not Trollman. Guy with the healing spiders, his name's escaping me right now. He's
I'm Towak.
Towak, thank you.
Jesus.
Yes. It's just me.
I've
That's
only
me out of
saved your
character.
life like 10 times, you idiot, and watch you.
Yes, I know. That's why I was like,
You should forget
so many
your
T's.
name.
There's Taria, there's Towak, there's Trollmon, there's Torgon. There's a lot of T's. There's Tex. But Towak. So personally, I think we should start heading off to here first. I take a dagger out and I stab it into the Sea of Shadows. So I don't know if you guys all felt that surge not too long ago. And I'm gonna sort of look around, see if anyone's nodding with their heads.
Yeah. Everybody has felt that.
Yeah. You know that crystal thing we had for a little bit?
Yes, says Towak.
I don't know how we lost it. I'm gonna look away awkwardly while doing that. But, as someone who was Bellonet, correct me if I'm wrong, soulbound to the thing? Or, I don't know how exactly it's worked. Entity bound? Magic bound? Something like that.
Bonded by the crystal of creation.
Yeah, well, I felt that being used over in this here Sea of Shadows, which I have my dagger sort of stuck into. And I think that should be our first priority to really quickly go and grab.
And Towak's like, shit, did you just say the Sea of Shadows?
Yes, I did. Why? Is that a...
Well, you do know that no, our helm does not work in the Sea of Shadows. How do you expect us to go into the Sea of Shadows?
It doesn't work like at all?
No there's no magic will work. No arcane magic at all. You will not be able to cast a spell in there.
What about wild magic? Because I don't think that follows the same rules as the arcane.
You're using arcane magic. You're using... you don't know how you get to it. It's wild. It can go off you, but it is still Arcana that you're using.
Shit. Well, I was thinking that since my magic doesn't work with the helm normally, but when the Sea of Shadows, it would work if it did.
The reason why it doesn't work for helms is that you could surge and blow up the helm because it's on control. You don't know. If you use it, you'd have to roll a 1 or roll a 20-sided die, and if you get a 1 or a fireball or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's why they don't let... Yeah.
That's a fair point. Also, Trollman, fantastic chicken fingers, by the way.
No problem. He gives you a thumbs up. And Trollman goes... And, not Trollman, Rockard goes, those aren't chicken.
I just made that joke.
And Tex has one half in his mouth and slowly opens his jaw and sort of like fall out.
And hey, nothing goes to waste, and he takes it off your plate.
Yeah. Do we have any actual chicken here, or is it all questionably obtained?
Just have some eggs. Rockard made
looking at the chicken fingers, are they like just bits of meat, or do they look like they've got bone or whatever, or do they look like they could have just been the discarded remnants of Lee's former human existence?
You'd have to do a it's a good one.
It's just like pigskins, but worse.
I would go with perception. You're holding this out. You're not really investigating it.
Okay. Let's see. Perception, I got +5. D20. 13. Oh, that's 18.
Okay. It is some of Lee's remnant skin. More like the chunky parts.
These aren't pork rinds. Oh god. Oh god.
It's my secret recipe.
I've been coming up with a lot of good questions this session, haven't I? Birds, Lee's man meat. I just nudge Lee in the shoulder.
Everybody kind of.
You're alright with this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never tasted my own flesh before. This is pretty great. It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Everybody else slides their plate a little in.
Oh, I think this was on my arm.
Okay.
Used to have. Oh god.
So where are we going? We're leaving in 2 hours. Do we know where we're going?
That's what we're deciding here. We're putting it to a vote.
Okay.
But how can we work within the Sea of Shadows if we can't use magic? Can we get a creature and stick it onto the front of the ship and it drags us along?
Well, I've only read Towak. This is Towak talking. I've only read about it in a couple of tomes. I do not know much about it. All I know is that people stay away from it. Are there people around it? Sure. Yeah, they might be on the outskirts and not inside. Who knows? We'd have to go investigate it if you want to. It's a pretty deadly place. So I'd be careful.
Well, so are my parts, and I pull up one written.
Okay.
Well, that's what I say. I think we should still head towards that area, scout it out, see if we can find the crystal. Then we'll be all set, and we can go wherever we need to go next.
To say, Towak goes, well, if instead of Ravnica is pretty far, the Sea of Shadows is not that far away, so it's closer by from where we're at, but
by pretty far, how many days travel do you think it would take us to get there? Because if it's more than 10, then we probably Well, we'd have to stop off somewhere at least.
Let me see.
Wasn't there that canteen somewhere along the way there? I can't quite remember.
If you guys look on the map that I have you right now, on
Oh, I remember actually that it was there, like between our way to where we are right now.
I have it. It's right here. If you
in
can see
character
where
guy.
I'm. It's right here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of further away.
Oh, it's
'cause you
much
guys-
further than I thought it was.
you guys
I thought
are
it was like
over
over here. Yeah.
That's where you're at.
Shit.
And this.
Yeah, you know, speaking of canteens, there's a munching on my skin here.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, you know, I met someone there, who was just like me, and I'd like to see if there are any more. So if we can make a pit stop, that would be...
Oh, Lee, do you have a crush?
Yeah, not really a crush so much as, you know...
Oh, you're head over heels then?
I just, I'd like to find out, you know, why my skin fell off. And just see if there are more Ganassi, like me.
Oh, you will get nasty, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ganassi, more like Ganasty.
Oh.
I just pass you more of my cooked flesh.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well,
Keep pushing it along.
will this convince you to stop there?
And Rockhard just sneaks behind him and just takes it off his plate. Where
Definitely.
he thinks he's been sneaky, but Tex just doesn't want it, so he doesn't care.
So what about this? What if we go to Sea of Shadows, and then at some point in time, I would like to go back to the canteen. So Sea of Shadows first,
Mhm.
canteen while my flesh melted off.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what do you think, Kurgan? They're asking to go to Sea of Shadows.
Well, a majority vote is a majority vote.
So you guys got some decisions here. Also, there is Aethys, so they need help on Aethys. The elves could use your help. Who else? There is something going on in Rumspace with slaves that Tario would like to help out with. So there's a bunch of stuff you can do. What?
Well, how about this, guys? I think the most fair way to do it would be to roll on it.
That always solves my big decisions in life.
That seems fair. I'm about that.
Let's, has Kurian said his thing yet? I don't know if Kurian said anything about the whole plan.
Kurgan,
I wanted to hear that
What do you
first.
say?
Sorry.
Well, it would take more days than we have stored up food to get from here to Ravnica, so probably not a good idea to go there. The elves did help us out quite a lot by, you know, paying our bail, so we kind of owe them
Right.
there.
Yeah, and if we got the crystal, we'd be helping them out
Yeah,
in a roundabout way.
I suppose, but I think they want it more.
Man, if
like,
only Toak didn't lose the
straightforward
crystal.
Wait.
Yes.
no,
Toak, yes.
we all saw what happened.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Toak, we all did see what happened.
No.
Shame on you.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, and there's also the thing with the slavers that one of us wants to help out with.
Yeah, that's in Rumspace.
Yeah, it might sound odd that I'm siding with Tex here, but rolling on it might honestly be the easiest way to decide what to do next. These are all very good reasons to do these things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what's the roll gonna be?
So, how about this, fellas? I have this nice coin here, and we can represent it with a D20. And on tails, which would be 1 to 10, we go to Ravnica. On heads, which would be 11 to 20, we go to the Sea of Shadows in that direction.
Wait a minute. We're gonna let the guy who can bend luck.
You weren't supposed to say anything.
We're gonna let the guy who bends luck decide. Wait, hold on.
Shit.
I think somebody else should do this other than Tex.
No, I mean, sure, anyone can do it.
Ruben should roll. Kurgan should roll. I think. It's
Oh, I was gonna say, who's this Ruben fella?
I don't know.
Um,
I'm hungry.
Okay, so...
It goes into the air. I'm gonna bend luck. Oh, I don't need to, but I'm gonna bend luck anyways, because I totally would. To add a D4 to it, no matter what.
Oh, add a D4.
Oh well, guys, it's heads. I guess we gotta go head to the Sea of Shadows.
Okay.
Isn't there more than one option? How?
Well, there was two options.
Or just two? Sorry, just more than just two.
I
There's
mean,
only two. Okay.
there was a couple other options, but I think that's the ones we were deciding between, right?
Got it.
So,
I mean,
Okay.
so is that what
I didn't
you
hear
guys
any
want?
other. I didn't hear any other arguments for anything, right?
Okay.
Anybody? I'm just gonna look around, gesturing.
A lot of the crewmates are actually looking towards Kurgan and seeing how he responds. They're kind of backing him. So
Why wouldn't they back me? I've never made any bad decisions in my life.
the reason is they feel really bad about his family.
Yep.
So
That's
they're going to
totally
back
valid.
him when he decides. So Kurgan, really, the decision of where to go kind of lands on you because they're going to side with whatever you decide.
Come on, Kurgan, you flipped the coin. You know what happened
but-
there.
I remember
What? Can you
being
give me a
told that
perception?
there's-
Can you give me a perception? I want to know if you felt that him bend luck. Nope, you did not. Go ahead. Absolutely not.
I know that I've been told that Ravnica has something to do with my familial history. They might have something to do with where they are now, but it is further away. We would have to make pit stops. We don't even know the full way to get there.
Exactly.
This other
makes more
place-
sense.
We know about, but magic supposedly doesn't work in that area itself. So it might be getting rough in there. But it is closer, so it's more likely that we'll actually get there, considering we also know the direction and how to get there. So, alright. Guess we're going to the shadow space, or whatever it's
Sea
called.
of Shadows.
Sea
All
of
right.
Shadows.
The ocean of shades.
And as soon as you make the decision, Kurgan, they all agree with what you say and get up and said, well, if we're going to go, let's go. So they're
Well
all-
said, buddy. And I slap him on the shoulder. I think this was the right call.
Okay, the crew is in high gear. Everybody is making sure everything is ready to go on the ship. And it is right around noontime, like you wanted to go, Kurgan. And Jay, it gets into the helm. And how many key points is he going to throw into this thing?
All of them.
How many is that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
7.
All right, so 7. So he's going 35,000 miles an hour, or 3,500 miles an hour.
And while that happens, Tex is going to take a nap.
Okay.
A long rest, as some people would say.
That's not a nap, that's just passing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Because it's like an 8-hour sleep.
Yeah.
So you lift up out of the rock of brawl, and no, not 4,200, 42,000.
Oh. Already there then.
Yeah, in 12-hour stretch.
Oh, what? I did my math terribly wrong then.
Yeah, it's 500.
I forgot to
for
carry-
every 500 for every key point, and he can go for 12 hours.
Wait. Oh. I forgot the 12-hour part.
Yeah, that's 1 hour worth 5. Thus,
This is why you don't let Tex do math.
My-
IRL intelligence modifier of -2.
So you guys can get there in about 1 day.
In that case, we should only use 6 key points in case we need one for emergency.
Well, he's guess what? He's gonna get a long rest after 12 hours. There's nothing he can do.
Perfect.
He's so exhausted, he's out. He's gonna get a
Perfect.
long rest.
Yep.
Okay, so you lift up out of the rock of brawl, You see Erda Shipwright waving to you. You see Maxara Call waving to you goodbye. You see
I blow her a kiss.
Kyoden, the elf, he gives you a salute. And as you lift up out of space, you are being trailed by another ship, trying to keep up to you. But you are going way too fast and leave this ship in the dust as you hurry way away through gray space, dodging left and right, and you come to a stop right around Kryn space. And you are in need of oxygen pretty soon, and you find yourself a moon that has a couple of other... I'm kind of thinking, you ever go on a highway and you see these tractor trailers need to sleep for like...
Yeah, a little rest stop.
Not even a rest stop, like off an exit.
Oh, yeah.
So I picture like all these ships, they need to like rest, so they're like, just find any rock to like sleep on to get the oxygen. And you find one, and there's a couple of other ships, scattered about. And you are gathering oxygen. Jay hops off, goes into his room to sleep, and Tawak is well rested, full of spell slots, gets into minor helm, and he can take you the rest of the way right now.
Before we do that, I'm going to talk to Shuriken and Lee. Hey guys, did you notice that thing at the beginning when we took off from the rock?
You know how that ship was following us and we didn't really stop because we have no idea what they were bringing us, whether they wanted to talk, wanted to fight, or maybe were even trying to deliver someone who was just 5 seconds too late getting on board?
Yeah, those guys who kind of acted like total Klingons. That's it. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to say that joke.
And you just...
That was it.
That's it?
That was it.
We went...
That was it.
30,000 miles and you came up for all that time, and that's what you came up with.
It took a whole day, and that was the only joke you could think of.
Well, in perspective, it was only a minute IRL time. Yes.
As you're resting at this moon area, there is several multicolored wagons that pull up all around you.
Space wagon?
Space wagons. They seem to be...
Space police? Like paddy wagons? Or
putting their wagons... but they have little, almost weird, wyverns? Space wyverns that are pulling their wagons. And they're forming a circle with their wagons, and they're creating this multicolored tarp. So there is about 12 wagons. Their backs are facing each other, and on the back of their wagons is a little hitch that they could put this tarp, and it's a big circle. And what they're doing, as you see, is they're holding it taut so they can go on top of this tarp, and it almost creates like a floor. And it looks like people are bringing out musical instruments, and it looks like it'd be like a gypsy type of crew. They're, dancing, and there's a bunch of women and men dancing together and having a good time.
See this?
Yeah, all of you see it.
Okay.
They're right off the moon. It's pretty loud. You can't miss it.
I'm gonna casually make my way over there after just being like, hey guys, I got a great... I'll go talk to him. I got my loot. I'll fit right in. I'll do some recon for us.
Okay. So...
And as I approach, I'll be like, hey girl, you guys got some pretty solid wagons over here.
There's a couple of... They're all dark-haired, deep, like darker skin, like tan, more like an Italian-looking skin. Mm-hmm. And they have these belly shirts and bells, and the men are don't have their shirts on, and they're super muscular. Have like these bongo drums. They're drumming, and the women are dancing with these kind of bells or maracas and all that stuff. And they see you and, oh, come join us. Come join in the festivities.
I immediately take off my shirt and join in.
Okay.
And I would like to pull up my loot.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing? Lee?
I guess just kind of observing from afar. I don't think Lee really wants to be involved.
Okay, you're just letting Tex, like, you keep him in your eyesight, but you're not joining.
Right, yep.
How about you, Kurgan? What are you doing?
I know I'm watching, they're just playing music and dancing and all that stuff, aren't they? They're not like,
No, they
like
seem...
fighting or anything?
You can do insight.
Okay. Insight, let's see. My insight bonus is, +2.
So 12. No, they seem pretty friendly. Civil kind of comes up next to you and it's like, come on, let's go dance.
Yeah, okay, alright. Nothing else to do.
So she drags you out onto the, sort of like the tarp dance floor. It's a dance tarp. And they are happy to have you, and you're twirling around, and it seems like it's choreographed dancing, and you're getting a hang of it. And you're switching partners, and now Civil's dancing with like a shirtless guy, and you're dancing with a belly dancer, and back and forth, and having a good time. Then the music kind of, moves to a different song, and a man comes up to you, Tex. He's rotund. He's got these wool pants. He's blue wool pants. All the colors of their clothing are very multicolored and very bright. He's got a mustache gray, and he has these deep blue eyes. And he comes up and he's like, hi, my name is Adine Askinowitz. Welcome to our clan.
Really quick, completely unrelated. I also got rid of that one exhaustion I had from earlier, right?
Correct.
To that long rest? Okay,
Yes.
Just making sure. Just getting everything in order.
Yep.
And would I have been playing by loot by now? Or
You can do a performance check if you want.
Yeah. 18.
They are eyeballing. There's a couple of women eyeballing you after you're playing this loot, and are really excited to, like, oh my gosh, look at this stranger, and really getting into it and dancing around you, pretty fawning over you.
Tip my hat to him and say, howdy there, Mr.
Adine.
I didn't quite catch Adine?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes. Welcome. This is we're the Vistani tribe, and thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I always enjoy good company, good booze, good food, good music, and good girls. But hopefully they're a little better when it comes down to it, am I right? Ha ha ha! And I slap him on the back. But this is quite an interesting setup you guys have here.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we're just merchants and travelers. But the old mother would like to talk to you if you have a chance. She's just in the largest cart over there. And you see there is a bigger cart than the others. This one has like almost the size of a small hut on the back of it. And there's this light that is shining from inside the hut.
Well, certainly I'd be happy to go chat with her. But real quick, I had a couple questions about your whole wagon setup, but I figure you're just gonna tell me to go ask her, am I right?
Oh, what do you have?
Well, I mean, you guys are pulling this by wyvern? Space wyvern?
Space wyverns, yeah.
Yeah. And these are wagons, which, you don't tend to see too many of those in space. I mean, I guess I don't really know too much, because I've only just started getting into space.
You see a lot of weird stuff around, but I understand.
Yeah.
It does seem strange.
I mean, like, all the other ones, you look at the point all the other ships are in the area. Like, all the other ones, they're not wyverns and wagons. They're, like, kind of like ours. Not exactly. Ours was kind of fancy, I know.
Yeah, yours is pretty damn fancy. And it looks like it's brand new. But we're honest people. We're just merchants and traders, and we just come to and fro.
But where do you guys operate out of typically? Just personally curious.
We wander all around. The Vistani is a tribe that we're wanderers.
These carriages you guys ride in this caravan here, is it magical by nature, or you just sort of travel from by wyvern?
What do you mean? The wagons in themselves?
For instance, I'm not saying I would, but someone wanted to enter into the Sea of Shadows, would these be able to move through them?
Oh yes, no, these are not magical. These are pushed by animals. So, yeah.
Interesting.
We could travel through them. Well, we are close by, but we kind of stay away. A lot of pirates are in there.
Speaking of pirates, you just happen to bring up the next real question there. Have you heard of a man about seen a man about yay high, and I put my hands to about the height of Jack Daniels, with an eye patch, hook for a hand, a real nasty son of a bitch, and what's his parrot? I assume his parrot was a white macaw sort of thing, right?
It's white.
Yeah. A white macaw on his shoulder, kind of a real asshole.
It's gonna roll with disadvantage here. All right, let's see what I got. I'm sorry, it just does not ring a bell.
It's not your fault there. Just curious.
Would you like to talk to the old mother?
I believe I should by now. I've put her on. I've left her waiting long enough, and I never like to leave a woman waiting. And go ahead and head on in.
Okay, so you walk up the stairs. He leads you to the wagon. She's just right up in there, and you walk up these stairs, and there's these two little doors in the back of the wagon. You open it up, and you see this old woman at this round table, and this orb in the middle of the table, and she goes, come inside.
Usually I don't do that without dinner and a movie first, but I guess I will. And I sort of step in, and just for flavor and everything, just birds on my shoulder. He typically is, unless I state otherwise.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. So you go inside, and you look around, and there's incense burning. There's, the orb is giving off the only light in the room, and it's this bluish haze that covers it. So, is there anything you want to do in here before you pop in?
I probably should look around the room, but he's been treated so nicely by the rest of the caravan, he's probably not gonna take a second to look for traps. Even though, out of character, I feel like I should, but Tex is a dumb enough idiot. Well, he's wise though. He might recognize, he'd be a little bit on edge, because these are some random people he just started talking to who ventured in. And he said they dealt with pirates. I guess I'd like to see a little casual glance around the room just to see if there's anything out of place.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's like a perception?
Yeah, go ahead with perception here.
6.
Nothing. So she's like, come inside. Come inside and have a seat.
I'll slowly approach, and then when I get close enough, I'll sort of just casually tink tink on the glass with my dragon hand, just like using my nail against the orb. Like, what the fuck?
I wanted to.
You didn't say not to touch. You just said to come inside.
Because I wanted to give you a reading. And she pulls out this deck of cards.
Oh, I'm not good at reading though. It's really a struggle for me.
It's not for you to read. It's for me to read you.
But I'm not a book.
So she starts to shuffle these cards, and she's displays them out, flips one over, and it's a jester. And she's like, very interesting.
That
She
sounds about right.
Flips another one, and it's a king sitting on a throne.
That's more like it. There we go. That's better.
And then the third one is a card, and it shows a moon and a sun. She's like, I've never seen these 3 cards together. This is very exciting. Chaos
Yeah, no, I usually just play poker.
swirls
Oh, sorry.
all around you. If you could tell your others, I would like to do their reading as well.
I mean, yeah, I already knew that chaos swirled around me, but that's, yeah. And I looked down at my arm. Yeah, pretty certain about that part. But, okay. I can pass the message along. You gonna tell me anything more than just chaos swirls around me, or is that just gonna be all
That's
mysterious and vague?
all I have. Thank
Mysterious and vague. Got it. Okay, cool. That is fantastic. So, Jester, King, Sun, and Moon.
you. Yep.
Oh, that don't make a lick of sense. These are just weird playing cards. You can definitely not play hearts with this. Well, yeah, I guess I'll be back in a second. Well, I guess, do I come back in with the other guys?
You
or
can.
is it like a one-on-one?
Just a one-on-one.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
Please leave one up to my door, please.
Which one?
Anyone.
Okay, anyone. The one who's immediately outside is Kerrigan. Yo! Kerrigan! Wait, sorry. Let me do this better. Yo, Kerrigan! Kerrigan! You hear me over the music? Kerrigan! Over here!
I turn to look at him and I cup my ears so I can hear him better.
Yeah, he's farther away. You see him in the larger wagon, and he's waving towards you.
Alright, guess I leave dancing and I just walk over. I
Okay.
don't run or anything, but I do
No,
walk.
you walk over.
Ah, good. Glad you came over, bud. So there's this strange old lady in there who is a couple cards short of a full deck, if you know what I'm saying. But she says she can read us, whatever that means. And she told me to go get the other. She gave me a reading, but it didn't make a lick of sense. She just said I was shrouded by chaos, which I was just like, duh. Look at my fucking arm and leg. Those aren't exactly normal. But yeah, she wants to like read people, which I don't quite understand. But if you want, you should take a pop in there. I'm gonna go grab Lee and the others, and wave them over too. 'Cause I mean, fuck it, it's kind of fun, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't place much stock in that sort of thing, but you know, it's kind of fun.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
All right.
All right.
You going up to the door and opening it?
I knock first because I'm polite.
Enter, Kjörgen.
I open and I'm just... Ruben wasn't paying attention, so he doesn't know if Tex said anything out loud about me, but Kjörgen's going to assume that he did.
Yes. And
Okay.
you open up, and this old lady is standing in this room with this orb, and she has these deck of cards in front of her. She's like, come in, have a seat, Kjörgen. It is good to finally see you. Have a seat, and I may read you.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you sit down?
Yeah, I sit down.
Okay. She flips through the cards, displays them out, and flips the first one, and it's fire. Interesting. Flips the other one, and it's ice. Oh, yeah, opposites. And then she fits the other one, and it's a deck of cards. What?
Just the whole deck.
And she's like, you will be the one who wields the deck, whatever that means.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for allowing me to read you. Please get the others. This is exciting.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do that.
While he's been in there, I've already gone back to the ship and be like, yo guys, there's this weird crazy lady who's like doing readings of stuff. It's kind of strange, but it's kind of fun.
Okay. So
Lee, you want to give it a whirl? I don't know. You just sort of just chilling here on the deck, but like...
I don't really buy into all that, so...
Ah, come on. It can be kind of fun, though. come on! What's the worst that could happen?
Alright, I mean, I guess I could try, right?
Yeah.
So, are you going?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So you open up the door and there she is.
Cast by Kurgan on the way. We cast by Kurgan on his way out.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, hey, Kurgan, what did you get in there? What crazy shit did you get?
I got fire, ice, and a deck of cards.
Huh.
Oh.
It was
I mean,
a deck of cards in the first place.
Like I don't mean like the whole deck. It's just
Oh.
a card that shows a deck of cards.
Seems kind of like silly design there.
I don't know how many different like results you can have, but it looks like that she does have a deck of many cards in there. So.
Gotcha. Huh. So
Yeah.
there did seem to be a strange amount of things in there, but yeah, good to know. Good to know. Well, your turn.
Okay.
Your turn, Lee. You get in there.
So
Get in there.
Casually push him in there.
Yeah, okay.
you're being pushed in here. It's like, Lee, come have a seat. And
I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Sure. I'll say. Okay.
you're like one of those.
Just whisper to text. I didn't tell her Lee's name. I didn't even tell her anyone's name. Did you?
Shit. Did she guess your name too when you came in?
I kind of assumed that you said my name. Well, you did shout.
Well, I did do that, so that they might have overheard, and I guess I did mention like Kurgan and all the others, so maybe she picked it up there, but I'm pretty sure she said my name at the beginning, and she didn't know that beforehand. Because I didn't tell even Adine over there my name. He just we're just chatting. The only name I mentioned to him was Jack Daniel. Well, I even mentioned Jack Daniels, just mentioned his description. So I don't know how they know our names. But what's the worst that could happen? Flashes back to losing the crystal.
Lee, are you going in?
Flashes back to his family being abducted.
So you sit down. It's good to see you, Lee. Have a seat, and I would like to read you. So she flips.
Read me.
I read the cards that look into you and tell your future. And as she flips the cards over, one is lightning. Lightning. Very, very predictable. 2 is this gray rock. And 3 is the sign of the curse.
What's that mean?
You shall be free the cursed. You shall free the cursed, is what she said.
This seems like a lot of nonsense, lady.
Thank you for letting me read you. This is so exciting. Is the other ones coming?
Yeah, sure. Let me just go get them, and we'll come back.
Okay. And you head out, and they're sitting there
Just
right out.
quickly.
Yep.
Guys, she wants us to come back in. That was so creepy. We need to go. We need to go right now.
Yeah, she seemed like she was...
feeding off our energy, or
yeah, I was gonna say, she seemed like she was getting off by just talking to us.
Psychic vampire or something?
I don't
Is that
know.
a thing? I've dealt with regular vampires before, if you remember that one time.
Well, yeah, you dealt with her, alright? Yeah.
She wants us to all come back in. She was very excited at that prospect, so I don't know. I mean, we should go, right?
Go back in or just leave?
No, leave. We should leave.
Okay, so I don't want to offend these people too much though, because you notice their ships, well, not ships, wagons with the wyverns, right?
Well, there are 3 of us. So,
Well,
I mean,
no. But I'm saying, like, if we work this right, we could use these guys to get into the Sea of Shadows. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
oh.
They're
So
saying...
you want to go
thought of
back
that?
in with her?
You're the one who thought of that, Tex?
Not completely stupid.
Huh.
Well, more like it's just, I noticed that these guys look different from the rest of the ships here, and I'm looking gesture at the rest of the ships.
Yeah.
And notice
definitely.
they don't seem to be too, I wiggle my fingers, magical, you know? So I think this would probably work to get us through it, just for like a quick little, just a little pop in, pop out, to hopefully, you know, grab the crystal and run. And it'd just be like a 10-minute adventure, hopefully. Not even. Something bad's gonna happen. You can already feel it coming.
Oh yeah,
No,
I can
nothing
too.
bad can
But-
happen.
Did she say like she wanted all of us back in there, or did she want the other two in there? Did you like that was?
Oh, she said the others. I assume she meant you guys. So,
Well, we can just
maybe-
pop back in real quick to find out either way.
yeah, sure. I mean, she seemed very excited. So,
She
Yeah.
seemed like she was getting a high off of this.
yeah,
Yeah. Does she keep both hands above the table for you? Cause I feel like something strange was going on.
You know, I don't remember seeing her hands at all, now that you mention it. So,
Hey. Ooh. Yeah. Yikes.
I'm not going
Yee.
back in there alone, so either we're all going together or I'm out of here.
Perfect. You know what? We'll just use our old plan. You ready, guys? Hands in. Operation Meat Shield. 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, so what are you doing?
Now I'm trying to get us all back in there.
Okay, you open up the door for the third time, and she's like, "No, I've already read you three. Get Thyros and Jay.
How do you know our names?
I know because I see.
You what?
I know.
This is a pretty like a darkly lit room. How do you
I
see?
See, and then as
Is
you
it written on us?
do one person do a perception check for me.
Okay.
Sure did probably.
Yep. Oh, that's 22. Not bad.
Okay, yeah. So Kerrigan, you see in her orb is shimmering faces of all of you. So when she says, "I know because I see," she kind of sees you in her orb.
Everyone's chilling up, looking kind of weirded out.
Yeah. That magic ball she has, the crystal thing there, I can make out my face and your face and Lee's face, and also Jay's and Thyros's.
Oh,
So
wait.
it's not just reflections.
Do we have twins?
I doubt it.
Oh. Oh. Well, that changes things.
Are you
Well-
going to get the others?
Yes, we should probably
Yeah,
do that.
the others.
The others, get them. Well, get them good. They
Yes,
call us
get the
the
others.
go-getters.
Get the others.
Again, hands above the table, lady. We're getting them.
Her hands are on the deck, shuffling the deck. So you
Shuffling
guys,
the deck.
you back out of the carriage,
Yeah.
and the door closes behind you.
I mean, we already had 3 of us do it. In for a penny, in for a pound sort of thing, you know?
I
What do you guys say?
Who knows what she's gonna do to the others, though? Maybe she's saving it. Maybe she really wants all of us to be together for some reason. You don't think she's strange at all? I know you saw her hands above the table, but come on.
No, she's definitely strange. Don't misunderstand me there. I think she's some sort of wackadoo. But I mean, it doesn't seem particularly malicious.
Do you think the others would even go?
Is Jay even awake right now?
No, Jay is out. He
Shit.
is 12 hours of that key is putting you at super exhaustion. He's not going to be able to get up.
Well, we can send Thyros in, but I think Jay's just fucking exhausted and passed out right now. I'm gonna knock the door back in. So one of the guys is kind of down for the count right now, and the others, he's doing something. He's been going through a lot of changes recently,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just think-
Get the other. Get the other.
Okay. Little cool your jets there. You can play it a little chiller, but okay, all right. I look back to the three and I sort of shrug. Eh? What do?
I mean, we can ask him, but
Yeah, I guess that works.
Okay. I think what we should do is definitely roll for it, right?
Hey, Thyros, there's this weird lady reading people and she wants to read you.
10 or higher is a yes. He'll go. 9 or lower is a no. He's staying.
10.
He's on the fence, but he's gonna go. He's definitely on the fence here. He's like, are you sure, guys? I don't know about this. But he's walking towards the
Fine. Here, just take a little bit of this for courage, and I'm about to hand him my booze, and I'm like, and then I hand it back to myself and just chug it.
Okay. He walks up and opens the door. Thyros, come in. And she flips through the deck and flips one over, and it's a panther.
All right, okay.
And she flips the other one over. It's a wooden boat with a skeleton in it, rowing it. And the third one is a demon.
Huh.
And she goes, Thyros, you will be the one to bear the greatest burden. And then she's exhausted. You must go. I can't take this much more. My heart is not what it was once. And she gets up and she opens these curtains and goes to the back.
Wait, before you go, can you borrow your ship?
She's out. And
Fuck.
Thyros gets up and he's like, that is one of the weirdest shit I've ever seen, and I turned into a werepanther before.
You can just go keep an eye on the ship for now then, bud. I guess we can just sort of just poke around this shindig a little longer. I don't know if you're probably gonna stick around, Leah. I think you're probably gonna, I don't know if you're gonna just chill or
yeah,
you're gonna head back.
Hang back.
Gotcha. I guess we can resume the revelries. I'll try to talk to Dean a little more.
Okay.
See if we maybe work out a little extra ride or something. But
He comes up
He
and
says-
is like, thank you for talking to the old mother. She has been talking about you ever since we landed here, and she wanted to talk to you, so thank you. What can we do?
real quick pause from that and just go back to, I was quite done with the others. So what did they say for you, Lee? Because Kieran had the fire eyes and deck of cards, as you said.
I had...
What'd you get?
I think it was like a cursed... I was supposed to be helping the cursed. I mean, I felt more like I was being cursed, but I'm supposed to be helping cursed people.
Well, let's see. I got this dragon arm and the weird tattoo on my tongue, so I think I qualify. So I think we're doing a good job there, then. Right? Maybe?
Yeah, that must be what she meant.
Either that or Kieran, because he's cursed to keep losing his family.
Oh.
You know I'm standing right here, right? I mean,
Would you not consider that a curse, man?
sooner or later you might be cursed to keep losing your fingers.
I'm pretty sure I grow those back. I'm actually not sure.
Well-
We don't need to test that. We don't need to test that.
Rockers, that sounds
Be an
delicious.
interesting experiment.
We can hold off on that for now. But beside the point, it's just truly fucking strange. I mean, clearer of the curse, keeper of the curse? Was it exactly, Lee?
I think I was supposed to help those that are cursed. I also got lightning, which, I mean, pretty on the nose.
Yeah, that one was. Yeah, okay. Nice. I mean, my first one was a jester, but I don't understand what that could mean.
No clue.
Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, none whatsoever.
Yeah, I couldn't make heads or tails of it either. It's just probably some stupid parlor trick or something.
Yeah, like how she knew all our names before we told them to her.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I mentioned your guys' names when I was talking to her, but I don't know if she remembered knew my name first or not. Because I was like, do you want me like Kurgan and Lee and the others? But I don't know if I mentioned Thyros. Something to think about.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
back to the Dean. Could we perhaps, I don't know if you guys like a rental service we could use for a potential voyage into a certain area for a short stint.
Where
How much
to?
would that? Just around, here, there, into the Sea of Shadows maybe, but just around.
You want to travel the Sea of Shadows because your helm
Briefly.
won't go there.
Well,
It is a heavy price.
not like it won't go there. We
can take
could
you.
put it there, but it wouldn't be a good idea.
I will not put
probably.
my whole clan at risk, but I will personally take you and your crew there. But it will need to leave now.
That's perfect. What we mean like now?
Like
You like
Now.
sleep first or
no.
now?
If you want to go, you must come now.
All right. Well, I mean, just bring that back to the rest of the group. Hey guys, we need to. If it wants to go now, if we're gonna go, I guess we should gather the other two and just pop on in.
And I'm only bringing one cart.
One cart. Okay. That makes sense. That's what we only really need one cart. That sounds good. You guys have any objections to the plan? Lee, Kieran? I mean, he seems trustworthy, right?
I guess. So we're not gonna take everyone on board this wagon, aren't we?
No, I think just you, me,
You can
Kieran.
take 4 people.
4 people, okay. Well, I probably actually shouldn't go.
Actually,
Did you say
5.
magic?
All 5.
Magic
5.
doesn't really work in there?
Yeah, 5 people. No.
Well, I mean, it's always
What
be an
happened
extra
to your
hand.
bird gun?
Yeah.
No. What would happen in that situation?
They'll probably be fine.
It'll probably be fine. It'll probably just be maybe stuck as a bird or stuck as a gun, depending on which
thinks
one
you
it
should
has.
go because you're bonded to the shard, and you would
That's
probably,
probably smart.
know better where it's
Yeah.
located.
You guys can call me your spirit guide.
Actually, with 5, I think we should wake Jay up soon. and give him a short
probably.
Rest and
Yeah,
have
once-
him come.
Yeah, once he wakes up, we'll be ready to go. I
Look
think
at that.
we should be
He's
all
up.
good.
Look at he's up.
There he is. Wow, look at him.
Look at him.
You thought he was going to sleep the whole day. Perfect.
he's up.
Perfect. Well, I guess that does it then.
Well, he's unhitching his wagon from the back of the tarp to lit the tarp there.
Mhm.
And he's kissing his daughters and his wife. And he says, if you're coming, I will take you there now.
What's for the rest of the group? Ooh, red flag. He's got family. He's probably going to die.
You
No
coming?
one? Nobody going to respond to that? Okay, fine.
Yeah. They eye you.
I was whispered to those guys. It's not like a really loud shout like Tex normally does. Well,
Jay and Thyros hop on the back.
yeah, all right. I guess we should all hop on in. Let's shit. What's a good fucking one-liner here? You guys say something to him while I'm thinking of this.
Oh, Sybil says, take care of yourself to you, Kurgan, and she heads back to the ship. Are you hopping on? Lee? Kurgan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, I'll guess we'll see what we can see of shadows. Not my best.
And
Not my
as
best.
it heads off on this wagon pulled by this wyvern the wyvern is white in color and it's shimmering and it's slithering through space and pulls you. In the Sea of Shadow in the distance is this black just cloud, and as you approach it on the very edge, it grows larger and larger until the fog starts swirling about you. Then out of the side of the fog is this black shape comes out, and this woman is standing on the out. You see her back to, it's like the whole of a ship, and she's on the very end, and her back is facing towards you, and she's wearing tight leather pants, and seems to be talking to someone in the distance behind her. You can't see because of the fog. Aiden pulls up on the reins, and the wagon stops suddenly, and you shift as you turn around as more of this ship starts to emerge out of the fog in your direction. What are you doing?
We make out more of the ship is itself, or what do we see of the like? You just see like the woman facing towards the center of the ship.
Yeah, she's turned around. She doesn't see you. She's got these tight leather pants on, and you see her, and she's got a hood over her head, and and as the ship is just emerging out, it's like seconds after you see like the hole in this shape. I'm giving you an opportunity to do something.
Guys, do you have any ideas? I don't think my magic works right now.
No, it does. You're
it does?
Yep. Your magic works right now.
Shit. Do I recognize the leather pants?
No, but they're tight fitting.
Okay.
You guys didn't do anything?
I have something stupid I'm gonna do if you guys don't have any good ideas.
What are you doing, Tex?
I'm gonna ask the others first and give them an opportunity here.
What do you guys
do? You have any ideas?
No? I'd like to see what you do, Tex.
They're putting in you're taking the reins here. What are you doing?
A little loud whistle and be like, I can't whistle, but imagine I'm whistling.
Yep. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, howdy there!
You turn around, Tex, and you see a familiar person. It is your sister. She turns around, and her black dragon is by her side, and it lifts up. It's like, hi, Tex. It's good to see you again.
Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Jesus of a day!